Hey all, Caravel's Crittenton here, aka Miss Success, and today I want to talk to you about my top 5 personal development leaders. So, in our prosperity team, we have a daily challenge, and every day you get a new topic to write about or blog about or create a video about, and so I really love it because you're never at a loss for what to write about that day, and it helps keep me motivated. So that's my plug for the prosperity team. So today's topic was your top 5 personal development or inspirational leaders. Now, there are so many people that have inspired me along the way, just like all of us. But my top 5, I chose these people not necessarily because they were all so well known or things like that, but because they actually inspired my life and created, at turning point moments in my life, these people kind of were there to inspire me. And so, of course, my mom and dad were always there, inspirational, motivational, my cheerleaders and all that kind of stuff. They actually introduced me to all the self-help stuff because they were big, believers in self-help and motivational speaking and just inspiring people. So they actually introduced me to my first 2 on my top 5 list, and they are Zig Ziglar. Now, if you don't know who Zig Ziglar is, Zig Ziglar is kind of like the granddaddy of the self-help industry. He didn't create the self-help industry, but he's probably one of the best known motivational speakers and authors in the world, and that really helped shape so many people's lives. And now he just passed, recently, and so he was just a wonderful, wonderful man. And he actually has an expression that I have kind of patterned my life after. So I started listening to this motivational speaking stuff when I was like 12 years old or something like that. But his statement is, you can have everything in life you want if you will just help enough other people get what they want. Let me repeat that. You can have everything in life you want if you will just help enough other people get what they want. And I have found that to be so true. And then he has another one that I really like, is money isn't the most important thing in life, but it's reasonably close to oxygen on the gotta have it scale. So that's my number 1. And my second one is Les Brown. Now, I absolutely love Les Brown, and he was the person that I had listened to when I was kind of going, through like a rough patch with a person that was supposed to be like my best friend. I found out, of course, this person wasn't really my best friend. I was kind of going through a little depression, and I just was flipping through the TV one day, and he was on a PBS telethon, and so he was talking about toxic people, and I realized this person was not a friend. They were a toxic person. I needed to get them out of my life. So that was a big turning point for me, because I didn't realize how much negative people could really affect your life until I sat there and I listened to him that day. And I have been fortunate to have a lot of positive people. But anyway, he has a saying that goes, when life knocks you down, try to land on your back, because if you can look up, you can get up. And I love that, because we all get knocked down in life, and so just remember, land on your back, because if you can look up, you can get up. And I'm sorry if I'm looking all over the place, but I'm reading as I'm going along. And then my next one is Dr. Ivy Hilliard. Now, you may have heard of him and you may have not, but he's actually the pastor of the largest predominantly black church in the U.S. It's not T.D. Jakes like a lot of people think. It's actually Pastor Ivy Hilliard. He's an author, business leader, and motivational speaker. And along with his lovely wife and my spiritual godmother, Dr. Bridget Hilliard, they really helped change my life. Now, no matter how you feel about them, if you know them, you don't know them, if you're religious or you're not, these are people that really spoke into my life when I was going through a really rough situation. My marriage was like, kind of teetering on the edge, and I just was really, really lost. I was going through a big fight with the IRS and just different things that were happening. And so I turned on the TV again one day, and there he was, just speaking words of encouragement to me, but from a different perspective, from a get yourself together girl perspective. And it was like, wow, I had never heard a minister, kind of just be so straight up and just tell you this is what you need to do, and here's the steps, step by step. He's actually a teacher, and he taught me step by step how to get myself together. So one of his statements is, patience is not scaling back of desires, but believing that all delays are in your favor, knowing things are being aligned for your benefit. So really, no matter what's going on in your life, no matter what it looks like when you can't see how things are going to work out, just know that you being patient in that moment doesn't mean that you scale back and say, well, I can't do this and I can't do that. It's just for you to say, hey, I can do it, but I got to realize everything is working out in my favor, on this instance. Okay, so then the next one is Joyce Meyer. A lot of people may know Joyce Meyer, and again, she's a pastor, but she is that foot in your butt. Like, I would describe her as the female Dr. Phil. Like, she has a statement: you can be powerful or you can be pitiful, but you can't do both. So she also has another saying that I like, which is, statistics say that 10% of people won't like us. So let's just enjoy the 90% who do and stop worrying about the 10% who don't. That is so profound, because people, we get stuck on who likes me, who doesn't like me, who said what negative thing or whatever, every day. And you just have to let those people go. Listen, just put those people behind you and keep it moving. There's so many other people out here that like you and that you like, and so you surround yourself with those positive people and you forget the negative people. So again, you can be powerful, you can be pitiful, but you can't do both. And statistics say that 10% of people won't like you, so just enjoy the 90% that did. And then my last but not least is actually two people, Dave Wood and Dave Sharp. Now, I didn't just pick them because they're the founders, of the company that I'm working with. I picked these guys because, wow, their life stories are just so amazing. They were both at rock bottom. Dave Sharp actually had a drug problem, and he was a drug addict and an alcoholic. He had his daughter at a young age, and he was fighting to get his daughter back, and just so inspirational. And Dave Wood, had been through one crazy job after another, MLM and all this other junk, just trying to figure it out. And actually created a hugely, hugely successful company that's paid people millions and millions of dollars. But more than just paying people money, it has changed so many people's lives, including mine. When I found them, I was at a place where I had just gone through what I deem the world's craziest divorce just because of some of the things that happened during the divorce, and just, all kinds of cuckoo that led up to it. But I was really feeling powerless, and I needed to feel, empowered again, and to get my life back, and to figure out, okay, what am I do? Where do I go from here? What do I do? And these two guys, showed up, and I was just like blown away, not just by the fact that they were going to show you step by step how to make money on the internet, but really how to change your life. And they took me full circle back to my first mentor, Ziglar, who said you can have anything you want in life if you just help enough other people get what they want in life. And so when I found these guys, it just was like, wow, this is so perfect. I'm feeling empowered, and it just got me to the point where not only can I help more other people, now I actually have the tools and a system and a process that will really help me to help all these other people that I want to help, because I really do want to change lives. I really do want to make a difference in the world. And I really do, just feel so inspired and motivated by all my top 5 lists. So check out my blog post, check us out on the Prosperity Team, and, connect with me. Let's make a difference. And then maybe one day you'll get to be one of these amazing, inspirational, motivational leaders, and your name can maybe go down in history with greats like, Napoleon Hill and Dale Carnegie and, just anybody you can think of that has changed and inspired lives around the world. So that's my top 5 list. Have a great day. Talk to you soon. And you guys stay motivated, stay inspired. Bye.